Good afternoon. Happy Monday. My name is Larry Line. This is my podcast. I tried sharing this with Joel at 1:11 p.m. start. Joel's big angel numbers too. Um, he's Joel Shipley. He's my buddy. He's really encouraging. If you don't know Joel, you should know Joel. Wow. So challenging, humbling morning. Trying to get to community camp, pay rent, get a job, and I walked into a McDonald's right after I went to a food pantry. That's where I'm at right now. I'm grateful though. I wouldn't trade anything that's happening to me right now happening for me, for anything. There was a McDonald's that said hiring $16.79 an hour. I went in there, talked to the manager, Ms. Kim. She even got me a bagel, sausage sandwich, and hash brown. I was like, thank you so much. I paid for the coffee, and she said, yeah, definitely, we could use you for nights. I just said, I just wanted, don't want to work full time, just part time. But the manager, when he finally showed up, I talked myself out of it. He goes, you're not going to be here long term. And I said, well, I need to be here for a while, But he's like, we're looking for people that build, and grow management. And I'm like, too qualified. Or I talked myself out of it. This really sucks because I had to come back home, and I was going to do this somewhere else maybe. But I knew I had to come back with the food from the pantry so I could do my podcast here. But it's kind of hard to just go willy-nilly on a bus and just go out and find someplace. So I have to organize where I'm going to go next now. I was pretty sure I could hire there. The one manager wanted to hire me, but the other guy said, "No, you're not going to last long." Because I told him I need the 26th or the 30th off to go to Montana. Told him it was a mastermind, but he said he's going to call a couple of other McDonald's around here that they're not at that specific one. It's a really nice area. Whole Foods is open right behind them. They're looking for long-term people, they said. Not short-term, whatever. But there's a couple other things I can do. There's a couple phone rooms, or somebody if it needs a VA, I can make calls for you. $8 an hour, I'll do it. I just gotta pay my bills. I can give you 30 hours, 40 hours, $8 an hour. I'll call your list, and then we can JV. Shit. Still got to get to Montana. Still trying to get this figured out. It's challenging, but it's these challenges that that make the journey worthwhile. Let me share this. And I don't want to go to these phone rooms, but I will if I have to. I will. I already called a couple of them. I talked to quite a few people who want to help me with this house. I'm waiting to hear back from Abraham. I don't see any emails from him yet. I need to get an offer or something on paper over to the agent today. Yeah, when they did the assessment, I did one of those personality tests. I came up as a mentor. Oops. I didn't mean to type that in there. I was hitting a comment on a post. Yeah, I don't. I really just need to get this house under contract. We just wholesale it. That would be the best thing. Um, Let me do my sharing. And I'm really excited to go to community camp. I was telling Tigger this morning, whatever happens, happens for a reason. I said, if I have to, I will go to Montana and end up homeless there rather than miss going to community camp. There will be never. I would forget. I will regret it for the rest of my life if I don't go there. I'll be 110 years old. Damn, should have went to that community camp. But that's where I'm at. It's humbling to have to go to food pantry, and I don't mind sharing this stuff because this is the journey that I'm on. When I do show up at community camp, when I go to ones in the future, when I go to Disney, when I go to the Deal Maker in Scottsdale, um, and all the other future ones, a Sub 2 Mastermind next year. This will all be part of my story and my challenges that I overcome. And this is what builds your character. This is when you don't give up. You're close, and just can't give up, no matter what. You just got to keep going. It's trying to make it through these. Creative Real Estate University. Abraham Grays, I sent him the information on this. There's a few other people that are looking at the house I'm in. There. I shared everybody and didn't get shared to the ones I'm not supposed to. So it looks like LOI, West Franklin Boulevard. Hey, Giovanna and Elizabeth. We spoke to my partner Larry about a possible creative transaction for this listing. Please see the attached seller net sheet that shows how your client will make more money with our offer. Also included is the LOI, some frequently asked questions about subject to, and lastly, a credibility letter with references from past sellers, title company, closing attorneys, and proof of funds attached at the bottom. I'm sure you'll have more questions, but please don't hesitate to reach out for more. I'll also include my lender's information below. He's licensed in Colorado, Florida, and Ohio. He's worked with us on several Sub-2 transactions. Can help assist in any questions how this will affect your client's buying power moving forward. Dylan Eggers. So that's cool. Dylan sent a LOI out on West Franklin. I'm going to sit here and probably call some agents. Giovanna Lockhart. Selling net sheet. Net equity. Selling price $510,000. Realtor commission. We pay this $10,213. Subtract title costs. We pay this $3,025. Closing costs $5,500. Cash to seller at closing $30,650. Seller carryback $25,000. Net sale $510,650. Subtract mortgage. We pay this mortgage every month $455. Net equity $55,650. Huh. That's a great offer. Well, hopefully that'll be a deal for me. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to go back to working W-2. I knew it was coming, but I didn't. When I got the chance to go to the deal maker, I didn't hesitate, and I didn't anticipate or plan for getting stuck at the airport. I had a couple weeks worth of more of rent to go find a job, not in a rush, and everything just kind of crumbles at the same time. But see, that's good news. I got Dylan sent out LOI, but don't get attached to these deals like I did. That's a learning lesson for me, not to get attached to deals anymore, just in hoping and planning on those. Um, whatever happens, I'm going to that deal maker. Somebody said, well, maybe it's not your time to go. Uh, only 100 people picked by, Pace, Vina, Abraham, Jerry, Jamil, Molly. Um, I'm one of that 100. And the people they auctioned off seats to last night and the extra people that got picked, there'll never be a first community camp again. Uh, Pace said they'll have to charge in the future. I'll never get selected by Bean and Jetty again. I mean, I might, but this one's so very special to me in the 17 months that I've been doing this. And I shouldn't have, maybe I shouldn't have been so honest. I should have just said, yeah, I'm here to work in McDonald's. I want to be here a permanent. No, I had to be honest because that's what I am. That's why I'm honest on here. I tell you all the bad, the good, the sad, the everything, because that's my journey, and my journey is to help somebody not go through what I went through for all those decades. I actually need a new list from Angie. I didn't make it back in time for the Zoom for that today. See if I got any other ones left to call. That was West Franklin. Where is that one? Oh, there's also Troy Street. A couple other ones I can call back. Got one. South Hale. Probably gonna call some agents today. Just waiting to hear back from a few people on the property here. Abraham. Need a new computer too. I was so excited when the first manager said, "Yeah, we'll hire you." I was like, "Great! This is right next to Crunch Fitness." And there's the Starbucks I could do right there. I could have just, worked everything out. But, I had to tell him the truth, I'm not gonna be there forever. It's not my goal to work at McDonald's, become a manager. And but my story is my story. I go from the street to Las Vegas to being a Jetty invite me to community camp. Abraham Gray invited me to deal makers. How can I not own that? How can I? It'll all work out. There's a whole bunch of other jobs I can go. Like I said, if I have to, I'll hitchhike to Montana and go to the community camp. I'll pack my shit up, and I will literally go to the community camp. That's how important it is to me. I'm not stuck on Florida. I can go anywhere in the country and do this. Call real estate agents from Montana, from Wyoming. It doesn't matter. But I'm not giving up on my dream, and I'm not giving up on going to community camp. I will get there no matter what. No matter what. Jeez, there's so many notifications. Let me see if Abraham replied back to the email. Nope. And when the personality I tested, they had me take. What if I could share it? I could put it in the Facebook chat maybe. Said I was a mentor. It was called the Paradox Stratify Big Five Personality Mentor. That's what it gave me. Said solving problems, openness, conscientious, extroversion, agreeableness, emotional stability. Emotional stability, I think they got that wrong. Aware of others' emotional states, copes with most things, even tempered, low level attention, manage feelings, takes on board criticism. Influencing people, agreeableness, accommodating, attuned to others, looks for win win results, negotiates through harmony, non confrontational, trusts other people. I trust a lot of people too much sometimes. Engaging with people. I'm approachable, energetic, fast to act, fun loving, intense, people oriented, extroversion. In delivering results, conscientious, focused on task at hand, identifies key goals, sense of commitment, structured work style, tolerant of tedious details. I'm not tolerant of tedious details. Wants to achieve, and then solving problems, brings experience to strategy, flexible problem solver, pragmatic thinker, sees detail and bigger picture, tends to be cautious, works to maintain the system. So that's what McDonald says. I'm a big five personality mentor. But they wouldn't hire me. But I had to come back here, bring the food back here from the food pantry, and jump on here. If I just go out and walk and take the bus somewhere else, I don't know where I would go. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you, Autumn. I appreciate you. Oops. Autumn. People, there's 1, 2, 3, like 10 people trying to help me with this house, find money for me. Shane Roach invested me too. You know, I think Myron Briley's doing a Zoom today. Avatars are more fun. Hey Shane, Larry Parsons. I just remembered to message you. I seen your post last night. Let me know when you're free to talk. Thank you. Active 17 minutes ago. I just missed them. Let me text Abraham. Hey Abraham, the seller wants me to send over a contract for her and her husband to look over based on the terms that me and David had talked to her about. Have you had a chance to look through the email? So I need to send over a contract with the terms, or I guess a LOI, but she wants me to send a contract over. Like she's ready to sign if we give her 20% down on the equity. It's 5.3% interest on the loan. It's what David said. It wasn't going to pay down the loan a whole lot, but if we turn this into a pad split, it'll cash flow still. And then it had the ADU. I talked to Annan. He is a fix and flipper I met at Starbucks. Ironically, when I was there, he had heard me talking about real estate, and he also employs a VA for $20 an hour, but he just hired him. He said the next time they have marketing budget available, that he'll give me a call if I'm still needing something at that time. But he told me that permitting and getting everything set up on the ADU at 800 square foot, he said at least $175 a square foot. And then I said, well, and then you also have to budget in 15% on top of that for what if money. So be about $190 to $200 a square foot to set up the 800 square foot ADU. So that's 200. That's a lot. That's $160,000 for the ADU. But that would be 4 bedrooms. But we could probably do the house converting the garage in the back room and adding another bedroom in the front um, for less than 20,000. I talked to another contract plus him. He said, yeah, you could probably do that. Put up a wall where the master bedroom is, so you have two bathrooms that 7 people could access. So the garage would be the easiest to convert first, 2 bedrooms there. And then you need to furnish everything according to pad split. There's little things like you gotta have wipes, toilet paper, stuff like that. You gotta have 2 microwaves, two full-size refrigerators for every 4 people. So you need 2 refrigerators, 2 bathrooms, and at least 80 square feet per person. So that's easily manageable for all that. And then you have to have 2 egresses for every person to get in and out of their room. You're probably going to need at least a full-size bed, but they recommend a queen. But full-size would probably work better for the size of the house. A little desk, a little light, and then I don't know if you put a TV in or not in each room. I think it's just for sleeping and working. It's not where you're making your home here. Kind of like I made my home here, but there's quite a few people that, like Julie Burkhart said she was looking. Angela Wayne was interested, but she doesn't know me well enough yet. I can't do it by myself. I need an equity partner versus a private money lender. Or if I do find a private money lender, I still need a partner that's going to help me with this. The guys is putting in the washer and dryer in the back room right now. If you hear the pounding, it's already cash flowing, but it does include electric, Wi-Fi, and water and trash. Those would be added expenses to the 1789 PITI right now on the property, and 198 left on the mortgage. But the PITI is going to go up to 1989, about $200 for insurance increase. And the master bedroom is currently at 1,300, and this room and I'm in, the other ones are 1,000 each. What else? No payments to the seller for the first 2 months, so you can work on getting the garage converted to 2 bedrooms first. And she wants a 5-year balloon, so it'd be like $600 a month with a balloon for 5 years, which I don't have that calculated. But just texted Abraham, see if he messages back. There's been a handful of other people that have interested in this. But you know what I did do? When I was sitting in McDonald's, I did something that I haven't done for, I have no idea how long. Somebody left a newspaper there. It was like the New York Post or something. I can't believe some of the garbage in that thing in there. But I seen that the Powerball is $650. So I had $19 or $18.50 or $18.40 left after I bought my coffee. I bought a ticket. This is the winner. 7, 17, 27, 37, 57, Powerball 17. That's the winner. My 17th. That's why I said this is my 17th month on this journey. So I know a lot of people won't understand how important it is to me to go to Montana and achieve validates everything that I've done. Even though I still gotta get a job and I can barely take care of myself still because I'm a hot mess. But if I don't go out I'll forever regret it. Let's see. That's the wrong email. Oh, that's promotions. Nobody else. Where's that number for pad split? I'm gonna call Mandy. I think I texted her already. No response back. Hey man, Lisa, if you could give me a call back or have somebody call me back. I have some questions about setting up my pad split here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Zip code 33712. Don't know if you don't ask. Higher. That's cool that Dylan sent out a LOI on the West Franklin. Says Giovanna, she said, it was a pleasure to meet you on the Zoom Thursday. Thank you for taking the time to explain your LOI. As we discussed, you are going to send a new one over. I'm following up to see what we can expect this. Look forward to hearing from you. So it looks like they had some kind of agreement, but I don't have Dylan. Giovanna. Maybe I should call Dylan, but Dylan's pretty busy probably. Hey Siri, text Dylan Egger.
What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
Nothing. Hey Dylan, I saw that you sent an LOI out on West Franklin, and it looks like you're sending another one with Giovanna. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Any more you can tell me about the situation? It looks like you guys had a good Zoom call. I'm on my podcast right now, actually. Texting this out to you, Dylan. Thank you.
Done.
So I do call leads for pro reps. Any new ones? Let me follow up a few of these here. I forgot why I changed the colors on these. They're like purple, not blue. Try and get another deal. I love it when the screen freezes like that. It looks so hilarious. Got no comments today. This one's off market. Why is this one off market? Let's see if this one's off market. Maybe that's why I changed the color. People driving through the yard. Oh, that's from Repairman they got here. This one's off market too. That's why I changed the color on the sheet. This one's on market. Let's see if I talk to this agent. Yeah, Pat Murray. Christopher Hip. I need a VA. Please let me know. Thanks. Hey, Christopher. How are you? Nice to meet you. So somebody saw my post. That's a good thing. All right, did you see my podcast? I'm actually still live on there. I just said your name. Maybe you're watching still. I don't really usually check the messages on Messenger, but I was checking to see if Shane was trying back. I'm actually on the podcast right now. Shane, do you want to send the details on the property to you? I don't know if Shane would want to be. See, what I really need is an equity partner, somebody to help me through the process of learning how to um, rehab. It's not going to be a fix and flip. It's going to be a rehab to create a pad split. So I need somebody in Florida here to kind of hold my hand while I learn and fail forward and make mistakes. Um, I literally have a few people that, if Abraham doesn't want to do this or anybody else, I could get into it. Just there's a few people wanting to help me. Trixie, Julie. I want to make sure I do this right. I don't want to mess it up. So let's see what Christopher says about me needing a VA. I would love to be a VA. It's Mandisa. Hello, Mandisa.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thank you. My name is Larry Parsons. I'm a sub 2 student.
Hey.
I don't know if I met you. Were you in Miami?
No, I was not.
No, when Pace was there?
No, I was not.
I think
met Oriana and Ray.
I think maybe I met Shani there.
Nice.
So I had some questions about setting up a pad split in St. Petersburg. When I looked on your maps, it said that you had 2 coming in this zip code.
Yeah. Exciting. I like that area well.
Yeah, it's growing. I like St. Petersburg, but we have an opportunity to take over the house subject to. And the seller is willing to give me 2 months and no payments to convert the garage and a back bedroom into 4 bedrooms.
Okay.
And I was seeing on the being a host on PadSplit, I set up an account and looking at. Do you have recommended contractors that you would recommend for this? And, I want to make sure if we get the money to do it, that we do it correct.
Yeah, so great. I do see that you set up a host account. I will create an email right now for you with a couple of different hyperlinks that'll take you directly to what's called our vendor network, and there you'll be able to find the contractors that we work with. They're not pad split employees, but we work with them, and they typically know how to put together a pad split quite well.
Thank you so much for that. And also, do you have like companies you work for, or like with discounts, like on or like when you buy beds and stuff, or do you have recommended vendors for like desks and things like that? Or
yeah. Well, I don't have recommended vendors, but because I work with a lot of the sub 2 guys, I just put together a spreadsheet and I kind of like update it with different deals that I find every single week. So I will add you to that as well.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Of course, I just verify your email. I have larry.parsons1@gmail.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get a contract sent out to the seller right now. She's currently renting this as like weekly rooms or monthly, and it's already generating like before bills $1,500.
Nice. Okay.
I understand PadSplit charges 15% to help fill it and do the background checks and all that.
Yeah, so it's 12% to PadSplit, 2.75% to the credit card processor.
Okay. Is there anything else I would need to know? And I'm talking to people that are looking to help me fund this deal. Is there an approval process? Do you have to come out? I mean, is there things that would work better, or is there things you can just like kind of just get in the door with setting up wise? It looks.
No, it's a pretty simple process, to tell you the truth. Basically, once you're going to just stay in touch with me. Once the house is converted over to a pad split, you're going to furnish it about a week before you want to go live and everything's in there. We should get a photographer out there so they can take pictures. And then at that point, once those pictures come back, you're going to upload those to the website. And there's a couple of compliance pictures, but I'll send you again an email that kind of goes over what those are. You're just going to take a picture to make sure that there's a smoke detector in each room, a fire extinguisher easily accessible near the kitchen, and there's 2 true forms of egress in each room.
Right.
So once we upload those complaints pictures, that's it. There's no other checks. You just kind of go live.
Yeah, when I saw the egress, I had to ask Siri what that meant.
Oh, a door and a window, just 2 ways to get out of the house.
Okay, I got that. That's understood. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, and I'll look for that email from you, Mandisa. I appreciate you reaching out to me.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry about yesterday. I was out of pads all day. I was literally putting together the door handles for one of my hosts, and it was just an all day thing because I am not a handyman by any means.
Me neither. That's the challenge. Now, how are pad splits managed by other people? Do you guys send people to check on things, or what if there's a problem tenant? Like
so
they
we
won't.
have a dedicated team that'll help with anything that can be done remotely, and your main concern is going to be the asset and managing the asset. So like if a fan goes out, you're sending someone out to fix that. But as far as the people, we do all of that. So if room 1 is bothering room 2, they call us and we go ahead and we figure that part out for you, so you don't have to worry about it at all.
Awesome. That's even better.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's a great learning experience. I appreciate you so much for taking your time.
I'm excited. Thank you so much for reaching out. Bye for now.
All right. Thanks, Mandisa. Bye.
Thank you.
So that was Mandisa from Pad Split. So that answered a few questions. Good that since even though I'd be staying here and taking care of it, like shit, if a fan goes out or something, I don't have to play mediator, and I let Pad Split handle that. That's a huge load, because I was thinking about that. Man, do I want to play mediator between tenants if they don't, one guy didn't do this or one guy did that? That's challenging. Hello.
Hello, hi. This is Ludney Jacques, realtor McDonald Williams. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you today?
Very good, thank you. Just going over my voicemail. Yeah, I saw that you left me a voicemail a few days ago about my listing in the field, 8351 Cadre Noir. Wasn't sure if we spoke already.
83-1 Cadre Noir?
8351
Yeah.
Cadre Noir.
Got it. I don't think we did spoke. I think that's why I left you the voicemail. My name is Larry Parsons. I'm an real estate investor. Let me open up another window here. 10 windows open. How's your day going? Thanks for giving me a call back.
Sure, everything is good so far. It's Monday. About water.
Is it Monday? Seems like
it's Monday, my friend. You know it will be December. 2024.
Oh, don't say that. We're only at the halfway point. Yeah. So why I was calling on this, we buy and hold like 3 to 5 homes a month, and I'm trying to get it open up on my software. I apologize. Are you familiar with creative financing?
Creative financing, that's kind of a big term. It could incorporate a lot of different things. Is there something in particular that you guys do?
Yeah, so we look for properties that are low equity, and we like to take them over subject to. It's in the Code of Federal Regulation, page 396, line 203 states when a buyer assumes or takes title subject to these terms. So on this one, it looks like you guys had it listed for $579, and they have about $465 left on their mortgage. And it's actually a really high interest rate. If we would have to really find somebody to take this one over, because we're really looking for the interest rates that are, like in the 2s and 3s. This one's 6.92%. So in the case of this one, if we made an offer on it, I would still pay the closing costs and your commission, but I would give the seller like 5% down on their equity and a 30-year amortized schedule with 0 interest points on it.
Gotcha. No, they're not looking to do that.
Yeah,
they're
it's just
looking to cash out and sell out, right?
I understand it usually works for people that are going to come out of pocket, or break even, or they're only going to get like 10 or 15,000. I didn't never, because I never talked to you yesterday. I don't always check all the details. This one has a 6.92% interest rate. We might as well go get a loan from the bank to pay this thing off. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And we don't want to do that. We don't want to do it. But do you have any other properties that would be open to this? This is a great way for you to help other sellers out, and still we always want to take care of our agents that work with us. I can also help you with pre-foreclosures, short sales, expired listings. I'm really good with.
Yeah, I mean, if you text me, I don't have your name saved. If you text me or
Yeah,
give me an email address, I can save it on my contact as
sure.
an investor, so that way I can reach out to you.
And
Deals, but I got nothing right now that I can think of.
right. 561-678 is a good number.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna text you over my Blink card. It's a digital business card. Are you familiar with those?
Yeah, send it over and then I'll open it. It will show your information, right?
Yes, it's got everything in there. All my social media, 2 emails, 2 phone numbers. Actually, I think I have a 3rd phone number I need to add from our dialer. But yeah, we do 3 to 5 buy and holds a month. We're in 12 different states. We've been doing this for 8 years. So when we take over these mortgages subject to, it stays in the seller's name. We just use a third-party servicing company to make payments on it. And if they have equity, like this one did, we would use the same third-party servicing company and make the payments on it. Now, the benefit is always going to be that we're going to take care of the closing costs and your commission to them. And in some cases, it could be passive income for the people on their equity, and they wouldn't be using it to move into a new property. But yeah, I'd love to stay in contact with you, and appreciate you taking your time to talk to me today, Mr. Jacques.
No worries. Send that over and then I'll confirm when I receive it and set up.
Yep, I sent it over to you. Should have got it in a text.
Yeah. Just got it now. Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Take care.
So, yeah, this one wasn't even, 6.92% with the amount of equity they had. It wouldn't have been a good deal for anybody. Hey, Stacy, how are you today, my friend? Thank you. Yeah, I want to take that one off. 6.92%. Holy mackerel. They just bought that thing. See, this one was off market. I need a new list to call. Let me call this Oak Lawn one again. Not sure if I put that into the Pro Reps. Need a new list to call. Or I'm going to call some in Las Vegas probably. This one, 348 on the mortgage, 3.25%. See if I can move this over. If I called this one or not. I'm trying to track everything. Get 3 lot lands under contract. Awesome. I was working on getting a job today, and I didn't. I talked myself out of it at McDonald's. It was a $17 an hour job, and they want somebody that's gonna wants to be a manager, run their own McDonald's, and be part of their team for the future. Did I submit this one? Hey Siri, call Nadia Meza.
Calling Nadia Meza. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 70829629555 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1
I know,
for more
scale up. Hey Nadia, it's Larry Parsons. I was calling back again to see if you had a chance to talk to your sellers and read the email I sent you for 107th Street, Oak Lawn. Give me a call back, 702-675-1317. Thanks, Nadia. See this red pin. 5649 32nd Avenue. So, yeah. See, that's why I needed to get that unapologetic result set up, because I don't really have the follow-up set up in there. I still need an integrator to work with me. I need like an integrator that wants to like split deals with me, and I need something like right now. Like I'm gonna have to go to like a phone room or something where they pay like cash daily for sales. I don't have. I know I should have looked earlier, but then there was. I can make all the excuse in the world. I messed up. I should have had a job earlier. I planned on doing things when I got back from New Jersey. Then there was no internet. Being stuck in New Jersey. Blah blah blah. I messed up. I failed. I failed, and I'm failing forward. Not to do this again. Let me call this West Huron one. This one, Ebony Mills. What did I code this one color as? Ebony Mills. I can't remember if I put her in. See. 49. North St. Petersburg. Did I put that as a green? Semi-green. I need to follow up with her. Hey Siri, call Ebony Mills.
I don't see an Ebony Mills in your con.
Hey Siri, call 312-554-5478.
Calling +1 312 554 5478.
Thank you for calling Exit Strategy Realty.
Oh yeah.
If you know your party's extension, you may dial at any time. For property information or the front desk.
Hey, do you have a link for that work from home with Amazon?
For the Director of Operations, please press 3. If you'd like to leave a general voicemail, please press 4. Press 1 for property info.
The person at extension 0104 is not available.
Hey, Ebony, this is Larry Parsons. I'm calling again about West Huron Street. If you can give me a call back, 702-675-1317. Thank you. Ooh, this one's got a ton of equity. Estimated mortgage balance, $16,000. Why you give me this stuff, Redfin? Stop sending me garbage. um, Snapchat. Why do I get those Amazon.com jobs? It says warehouse and hourly jobs. Categories. Want to be Amazonian. I don't see work from home on here. Software development. Work from home. India. International. Customer associate, people with disabilities. Work from office in Pune, India. Customer service associate, English in Colombia. I don't think I can get a job with Amazon and work from home. Shoot, I can't paste that. If you send that to me in Facebook Messenger. But I just tried the first one. It says India. Work from home in Maharashtra, India. Hiring for international phone. Work from home. Work from home customer service, people with disabilities. Amazon Conciliere Servicio al Cliente. Virtual Español. Work from office in Pune, India, and customer service associate English, Colombia. Virtual work from home, 48 hours. That's the opportunities. Let me put in Florida. USA virtual job, bachelor's degree. No bachelor's degree. Bachelor's degree. And security manager, right? Yeah. Payload processing, site manager. Yeah. They only got 5 jobs in all of Florida. That's not gonna work. Thank you, though, Stacy. I just looked at the first one. Like I said, I need to. That'd be a while before I got paid. At Larry the Line.
These are my leftovers. You better not eat them.
see, Stacy sent me the link. Yeah, but it's not hourly. Hold on. 700 pounds ad spend. Facebook. Why are people sending me British ads? $35 an hour for what? I don't have a stellar background. I haven't had a W-2 officially since October of last year. Yeah, but what are they going to pay me $35 an hour to do? I don't have a resume. I'm just going to take one of these. Hey Siri, call 561-464-1154.
Calling +1 561 464 1154.
Hello? They hung up. Hey Siri, call 561-464-1154.
Calling +1 561 464 1154.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, is this Matt?
No, he's not available. Can I take a message?
Yeah, I saw your ad on Craigslist. My name is Larry Parsons. How are you today?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Great to hear that, sir. I'm in need of a job or opportunity pretty quickly. I do have some sales experience with getting people in and out of timeshares. Is that what this is, like a timeshare?
Well, no, this is actually for vacation packages.
Oh, like mini vacs?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it do you work from the office or you work from home?
Yeah, no, it's from the office.
Okay. Are you guys, it says a base plus commission?
That's correct.
How much is the base? And how many hours are required?
Well, Matt would be the guy to talk to, but he said he's not available right now. Can I, is this the number to contact you back at?
Yeah, but could you, is it, like the base, like $8 an hour or something like that, or?
No, the base is based upon your experience, and that would be, he would go over that with you in the interview.
Is it like a draw?
No, it's not a draw. It's base plus commission.
Okay. And it says you guys are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Where are you guys located?
Largo.
Largo. Okay. Yeah, and how many days do you?
I'm sorry?
Is it just Monday through Friday?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I like that too. Yeah, I worked a couple mini vacs in Vegas.
Okay.
So I've done mini vacs before. I was pretty good at it too.
Okay. You're going to be available in maybe an hour?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I'll pass your name's Larry, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll pass your number on to him and I'll have him give you a call.
All right. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Damn. Let's see. Oh, me, hour and 40 minutes on the bus to there. That'd take up the whole freaking day, every day. It is what it is, though. I would have to just do that to get by. Hopefully, we can get a deal on this house, and then maybe I won't have to do all that either. But, Stacy, I need a secretary. If you wanna, I'll just voice all my information. You can set up the what do you call it, the resume and everything up for me. Probably freeze up if I did it on here. Thanks, Stacy. You're silly. Yeah, 16,000 equity on this one. They had a good mortgage. This would be straight seller financing. I don't know why Redfin sent that to me. Stupid Redfin. Redfin. Las Vegas Arch Properties. Let me do Clark County. I want to call Clark County. Most of all the low equities have already been picked through in Clark County. Like this one, Rumora Avenue, I bet it's probably been called like 88 times. Got 363. Let me share my screen. This is in a pro reps league. I'm serious, Stacy. You can be like my what do you call it? Like a personal assistant. I make you weak. Wait, I'm weak, Larry. What does that mean? I'm weak, Larry. Make me laugh. Customer. Yeah, but you got to go through all that hiring process, emailing, and all this. And then it's gonna be a while before you get paid. I need something like one of these cash daily places, like here, like this phone room. Yeah, they pay you a base, and then they pay you on your sales daily. I need like money today. Like, I don't know how it'll affect my podcast. I'll have to do it earlier, maybe in like 9 a.m. or something, but pretty sure I can get hired at that place. It's just gonna be one freaking bus ride, an hour and 2 hour and 3 minutes. Or no, hour and 40 minutes. Take the 15 and the 18. At least there's only 2 buses. I gotta walk 11 minutes to the 15. I can take the 14, 34, and the 52. It's an hour and 54 minutes. Fuck. You're welcome. Oh, it's got a pending offer on it. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. Damn it, Jim. I know this one's probably all. This one got negative equity. I bet you 33 people have called this one already. And the agent's going to cuss me out when I call. Price cut 10K. 419 on Zillow. They owe 383, 650. They're gonna break even on this. How long has it been on Zillow? 16 days. It might not be too beat up. Let me call this agent. 6,098 square feet. It's a big ass house. 3 bed, 2 bed. Oh, that's the lot. Well, where is the agent? Oh, there it is. Mary Perry.
Mary Berry's office.
Hi, is this Mary?
This is Jody, Mary's assistant.
Hey, Jody, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. My name is Larry Parsons, and I was calling about a listing you have on CIMA Drive, CIMA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am an investor, and we do about 3 to 5 buy and holds a month in 12 different states. Have you been called by any other investors on this one yet?
Multiple.
I figured that. Have they offered to do the subject to with it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And is your seller interested in hearing offers?
No.
Not at all?
No, they're not interested in that.
Well, I mean, did you present an offer? Did anybody send you an LOI?
Yeah, I got 3 of them, and they rejected all of them.
Okay. Is there something that would make them say yes to it?
No, they want to just cash out and be done. Like, you know.
Cash out. They're gonna barely break even.
Yeah, but I'm saying they want to be done with it. Like, they don't want somebody to be paying their mortgage and all that stuff. They're just not interested in those terms.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. Do you have any other properties that would be open to this, or any expired listings, pre-foreclosures? Do you work with investors on these when you do get them?
I mean, we work with investors all the time. Mary's been doing real estate 30 years, so yeah, we have investors and we have people who do this type of financing as well.
Okay, so you have ones that you're already working with if you do come across with something?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to save your contact information though, because maybe if it doesn't work for them, maybe it will work for you or something like that.
Sure. Yeah, I appreciate that. And like I said, we always want to make sure we take care of our agents first, especially ones that are open to working with us. So, how's the weather in Vegas? I'm actually in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's not sweaty hot like there, but it's still hot.
I know I actually missed 115 degrees. It's crazy.
I'm from Florida originally, so I get it.
What part?
Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm over in St. Pete. So, all right. Well, Mary. Wait, you're not Mary. What was your name? Jody, thank you so much for talking to me today. I appreciate you.
Yes, no problem. Thank you. Have a good week.
Bye. Bye. So I knew that one was gonna be beat up. You know, she's like multiple investors called me. They in Vegas, you can just hear it in her voice that they've already been contacted 800 times. So that one I knew for sure was gonna be beat the hell up. But we got a couple others we can call. There's 21 on this list I just pulled. We can find deal in Vegas today. Sam Singh, he said he was buying in Vegas last night on the Get Creative. So that's why I'm calling this list. Shoot, I've been on for an hour and 11 minutes. Almost. 1:11. It's coming up. 1 hour and 11 minutes. I'm going to take a break at 1 hour and 11 minutes. I started this at 1:11 p.m. Angel numbers, everything I do. Shit. You know, even the guy at McDonald said he would call me back because there's a couple other places that Well, yeah, that one, they were like breaking even barely. I think they were gonna come out of pocket like 5,000 to get out of that. No deep. Why is no details available on this one? Error occurred. There's no info on this property. Sanaya Sky. Okay, there it is. Looks like it's a condo with a 3.55%. Soraya Sky. I love the names of the streets in Vegas. They're some of the coolest I've ever seen. This one's pretty cool. 18 days on market. 423 mortgage. Ooh, 465 listing. Richard J. Brankus. He doesn't have a phone number. Damn it, Richard. Fool. Making it hard to call on this subject to. This is they would just barely break even on this one. Let's find a number for Richard. Let's see. 702-456-5959.
Thank you for calling the Breakfast team. All calls are monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes. You will now be transferred to an agent.
Breakfast team, this is Liz. How may I direct your call?
Hi, Luz. My name is Larry Parsons, and I was calling about a listing. It says Richard J. Brankus listed it. He's the broker, though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, 10601 Soraya Sky.
Okay. Give me one moment. Can you repeat those property numbers for me? It looks like we do have multiple listings on Soraya Sky.
10601 Soraya Sky.
Perfect. And what can I help you with in regards to this property?
Are you the listing agent?
I'm not. It looks like the listing agent is actually Rick Brankus, but it looks like he's at an appointment right now. I would be able to assist you with any questions.
Okay. I'm an investor, first off, and we buy and hold 3 to 5 properties a month, 12 different states.
Okay.
Do you guys work with investors?
We do work with investors. Where did you get our information from, and what was your name?
I got your information from Zillow and PropStream. My name is Larry Parsons. So I was looking at the Zillow here. This is a beautiful house, and I wouldn't insult you with a cash offer because it'd only be like 60% of that.
Okay.
Are you familiar with subject 2?
Correct. I do have Rick's partner in the office, and he would be able to assist you. Give me one moment.
Sure. Thank you.
Thanks for calling the Breakfast team. This is Gavin, Rick's partner.
Hey, Gavin. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How can I help you?
My name is Larry Parsons, and I'm a real estate investor. I'm actually in Florida, but I used to live in Vegas over in the Piccoli Ranch.
Okay.
Calling about 10601 Soraya Sky, and we buy and hold 3 to 5 properties a month in 12 different states. We've been doing this for 8 years. Are you familiar with subject 2?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So that's the reason we're calling on this one. It looks like they would barely break even if they sold it as is right now. Again, we would always, we tend to always pay the agent first and the closing costs. I think, what is it, 2.5 in Vegas? So this would help them out, put some pocket money in their pocket for them. We take over the existing mortgage at the 3.55%, use Westar as our third-party servicing company, and we would just probably cash them out on their equity, the one that we're going to give them. Do you think they'd be open to that?
Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe. We would have to present it to them, obviously. So what we'd love to do is, write the offer with you, and then we'll present it to the sellers to see what they think. I think that they'd be open to it. I think it'd be a good idea to present it to them and let them decide what to do.
Sure. And it looks like they dropped the price on 7.7, huh? 4,000, huh? It's only been on 18 days. Why did they drop it 4,000?
Let me see if I have any notes on it.
What part of Vegas do you live in?
I'm in Henderson.
Oh, nice. I actually lived all over Vegas. I lived in Green Valley, Summerlin, East Side, a few different places. Southern Highlands. How many places did I live in?
You just dropped because that was the feedback we received from showings.
Okay. Well, yeah, we don't mind paying the 465. If it's going to help them out, I'd even do the extra four on there for them. Go back up to the 469. Just make us stand out over somebody else, because we're aggressively buying in the Vegas market, and this is the interest rate is what I'm really interested in on the mortgage. At 3.55%. So, let me get with my partner Sam, and I will get a LOI sent out to you. Do you have a good email?
Well, yes, I'm actually going to introduce you to our buyer's agent, Sam.
Okay.
So she could write the offer for you. Sorry to bounce you around a lot. My job on the team is to screen buyers, in case they're like a first-time home buyer or whatever. But it sounds like you know what you want to do with this, and you're ready to write an offer. Fair.
Sure.
I can just transfer you over.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll introduce you to Sam. You'll get her email, and she'll write the offer with you.
Great. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks, Larry.
Bye. Well, we're going to fail forward here. I'm doing this by myself.
Larry? Okay.
Hi, Sam.
Do you know how we spell the... Hi, Larry. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
I'm just going to get all your info then, sir, to get started. So, Larry, and could I get your last name too, sir?
Parsons. Parsons.
Parsons?
Yes.
Perfect, Larry Parsons. Well, my name's Samantha Grant. I am a buyer specialist here on the team. So could you tell me the property that you're interested again?
10601 Soraya Sky Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Perfect. Let me get that up 1 sec. So you said 10610?
Yes. 10601. I'm sorry. 10601.
Sierra Sky, so it's SIERRA Sky, is that correct?
No, SARIAH. Soraya. Sorry. And
SARIAH. Okay.
SKYE.
There's so many similar.
Yeah. They got it all mixed up.
Here we go. Let me pull it up real quick. Awesome. I got it right here for you then. Perfect. So are you working with another agent yet or not currently?
No, that's what I was just calling to. This was initial outreach to see if they'd be open to a creative offer.
What do you mean by creative offer? This is a new build, so normally they do their own, contract. I can definitely help advise you to try to get a proper offer in. But since they do use their own lender, it's a little bit more structured because it's a new build.
Well,
this is a former model home.
Okay, but we want to take over the existing mortgage subject to.
Oh, so we don't do any subject twos. Yeah, it's very uncommon here in Nevada. It could help you either do a cash, conventional, FHA, or VA offer though. Those are the 4 that they're accepting on this property.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'd still like to send over a subject to offer. That's why I asked to, the agent and explained what it was. Whoever Gavin that I spoke to. I'm not going to do a traditional mortgage. This is going to help the seller out. We're going to pay the closing costs and the commission. It's very common in Nevada. There's like 10 title companies I can show you that do these in Nevada. We do this in 12 different states. We've been doing it for 8 years.
I can help you do an owner will carry, but it is our team's policy that we don't do subject to.
Why not?
We just don't believe in them. All the legality and the issues being a two signature party state, it can really hurt both the seller and the buyer down the line. In terms that both people need to sign off. Some one party states, one signature states, then you have a little bit more safety. But in terms of this, there can be so many issues down the line where if both people don't sign, then one person is left in a really legal battle.
Well, we're also going to pay the agent their full commission on this and the closing costs. This is something your seller would. Want to do, your seller is ultimately the one that's going to make a decision where they want to do this. You still need to present my offer.
I know the listing agent because I'm part of the team. They always advise their clients not to. So we personally, our team does not do subject to. And the listing agent, I know him personally. He advises clients to never take those as well.
Why? It's in the Code of Federal Regulation. It's 100% legal. It's been done for hundreds of years.
I understand. It's just our team's policy. We feel it's unethical.
Okay, but I still want to present my offer. And your agent
can't write it up for you due to my contract with my team, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Another agent I bet would be more than happy to. I personally cannot help you with that.
Okay. So where do I send the LOI to?
It'll be right in the listing that you can email it to. It's office@breakit.com. So you can email with any inquiries about it.
Okay. Is my offer going to get presented?
I can help you in any other way. It's just subject to as a buyer specialist. I do not work with those. I'll do owner will carry. We can do some more creative things, but it is our team's policy. But I'm sorry, Gavin. Maybe he didn't hear you fully on the subject too.
Yeah. I don't understand why you guys.
Help you with an offer. It's just he would have told you that as well.
Okay. But you still fiduciary duty is to present my offer to the seller regardless of what it is.
Yep, I'm not the listing agent though, sir. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm a buyer specialist, so I have no contact with the seller at all. So if you'd like to email office@breakit, they'll definitely, of course, present your offer.
Could I speak to the listing agent?
So you could call the office line to try to get in connection with them.
I did, and they got me to you. So.
Yes, because I'm a buyer specialist, so our team is really structured. So I can help write offers, but within our team, it's just in our contract, I can't write subject to offers. Our team doesn't work with those. Of course, another agent could, outside of it.
Okay.
If you have an agent that you work with that already has written those offers for you, since you said you've had success with it here in Nevada.
Yeah, we
can, of course, yeah.
We don't need to be represented by an agent in these. So I just need the listing agent.
So you can just email it to office@breakit.com or give just our original office a ring.
Okay.
And let them know that you're looking to speak to the listing agent and not to write an offer.
All right. Thank you.
Of course. Have a good one.
Well, she wasn't down for the subject too. She was let's call back the office. All right, so I'm gonna call back the office. It's their fiduciary duty to present the offer, whatever it is.
All calls are monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes. You will not be transferred to an agent.
Hello, Abraham.
What do you wanting to do with this property, so I understand this, the one you live at in Healdsburg? equity partner?
Somebody that will bring the money to the table and experience, show me, make sure I don't make mistakes with doing the rehabs and getting it set up properly. I had Mandisa called me earlier from Pad Split, and I talked to her, and she has contractors that they would recommend. I've never done this before. I've gotten this far by myself. You know, I was working with Sam and Cody in Arch.
You need somebody. How much money do you need?
She wants 20% down on her equity and 2 months of no payments.
Give me a dollar amount.
25 to get the closing costs and the equity down payment.
25,000.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just telling you this, just so if you do this right, like, or else you're just gonna waste a lot of time. Tell people what you want. You need $25,000. First off, tell them that, because that's confusing. Secondly, say, what are you giving somebody for that 25,000? Like, with all the emails you send me, I'm lost. I don't know everybody else is gonna be lost. So what are you offering for that
25,000? 50%. I guess. I don't know. I'm like, yes. Of the equity.
50% of what?
Of everything.
They're putting up 100% of the money.
What should I offer with your advice?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to do first, and then I was going to get into that afterwards. But so you're just telling someone, look, I want you to come up with 100% of the money, and you get on 50% of it.
I guess kind of, yes.
Okay. Why would somebody do that?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Well,
because I found
if you're trying to get someone to come up with the money, you gotta show them why it's a good deal for them. By the way, I'm not saying it's a good deal or a bad deal for somebody. You gotta make it obvious why it's a good deal, or else why would anyone do it?
Yes. I'm learning.
Okay.
What should I offer, in your opinion?
You want someone to come in and put up all the money and split it with you?
Yeah.
I would say then probably you would need to offer them some sort of interest on top of the 50%. Say, look, I'll give you 50% plus, since you're putting up all the money, I owe you your half the money back, and I'll pay you this much every month until I pay you back.
Okay. I would. What kind of numbers would you suggest for that? Thank you for calling me back.
Well, everyone's gonna be a little different. Like, for me, it wouldn't make sense because I can't help you with this. And say, Pete, you need someone that more works in that area to be able to help you on this.
Right.
Because you need someone to help you with the rehab and with all the stuff you just said. I'm not the right person for that.
Right.
But there's plenty of people in Tampa. Obviously, that's a big market, Tampa, Orlando. So I would just say, look, I need 25 grand. You don't have the property. I'm gonna pay you back 12,500 back, and this is how I'll pay you back. I'll give you X amount of dollars every month until you pay back.
Okay, that makes sense.
So basically, you're borrowing half of the money from them for your half, because you're gonna own half. Or the other way is to try to sell it to someone and just add on a wholesale fee, I guess.
Yeah,
you live there. This is where you live.
Right. That's what David Marsh was saying. We should just probably wholesale it.
David Marshall?
Yeah, he's a sub-2 student in Newport Richie here. Him and his wife Shimon.
But keep in mind, if you wholesale it, though, you might get kicked out. You want to live there, right?
Yeah. I'm not stuck on staying here.
You gotta make sure that they don't let you stay there.
Right.
I would say half the people would let everybody stay there, if they're making money. But some people might want it empty to do something else with.
Exactly. They might want to just say, hey, because everybody here is on a month-to-month right now, as it is.
Right.
But there's a contractor here that's doing some work, putting in the washer and dryer in the little side room, and she said that they could probably convert the garage and the back bedroom to 4 bedrooms for under $20,000.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can do anything. It's just a matter of how much it's going to cost. You can definitely do anything. Yeah, so I would just repost this, but tell people exactly what you're trying to do, because it looked to me like you were trying to just help somebody sell it. Like, it didn't look like you were trying to be partners. It didn't say that anywhere in the post. And it didn't show what you were trying. I mean, it just didn't give anyone any information. You know, that's why everyone's probably like, send me information, send me information. But you gotta let people know exactly what you want to do and what you're gonna offer.
Yeah, I'm learning. I appreciate the advice.
It looks like a cool house. I mean, I looked at the house. It looks like a pretty cool house.
Yeah, I talked to a fix and flipper here, and I met at Starbucks. He said it's probably like $190 a square foot for the ADU, which would be 800 square feet is permitted.
Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about the ADU because that's going to confuse you even more. I would say don't even worry about that's like a long-term plan. I would say worry about just the actual house right now, and the ADU. You might not. Probably no one's going to ever do it, but if they do, that should be like an option for later on.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's a big expense for somebody. That makes the deal not that sexy because now you have a lot of money there.
Right. Did you get your card? I emailed or mailed your card to you guys the other day.
Not yet. I didn't get mail today yet, but
I put it in Saturday. I don't know how long it takes. I haven't mailed a card for I don't know how long. But I did that because you do the ones in Dealmaker, ones all the little things.
Yeah, they'll take a few days, sure.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so just repost it and tell everybody what you're trying to do, and explain that you want to stay there, and the other people want to stay there, and they cash flow. And you can turn the living room into another bedroom, probably for pretty cheap. It looks like based on the video I saw. Yeah,
I was thinking 7 bedrooms. So,
right.
And Mandy.
But you only have like the master and then one other shower, right? You only have a second bathroom.
If you put a wall up where the master is, because there's another entry door to there, it'd be like you can have access for the other 3 people. Yeah, so you'd have 2 bathrooms.
Yeah, honestly though, I think somebody will want to do something like this. It looks like a deal that if this was an Atlanta deal, I'd do something with you on it. It's just too far away from me.
I know. I knew that when people told me.
But I mean, But I mean, I look at stuff out of town all the time. I actually own property in Tampa. And Orlando. They're just different. You know, I have like somebody managing them and stuff, but for something like this, you should, because I don't buy anything that you need to do any work to. Like just you have to add more rooms and all that shit. I don't do that out of town. But I would think that somebody that's in that market would definitely want to do it with you.
Okay.
You just gotta spell it out really clear of what you're gonna give them.
Yeah, be more clear. I knew I was making some mistakes when I was posting, but I was just trying to get it out there.
Okay.
Been a little overwhelmed since getting back from New Jersey after being in the airport for 3 days. Oh, so the broker hasn't sent me an email back. I don't think he liked the proof of funds that I gave him.
Didn't like it.
I don't know, because I think he knows that that's my name of my LLC when we're talking, and he knows that I didn't have money. I said I would have somebody else with money. Provide.
Well, I mean, if you tell someone you don't have it, then you send it to them saying it's yours. Yeah, I mean, you basically told them that you didn't have it, and then you just said, okay, here's one with me. Yeah, you gotta be a little bit more slick than that, right?
Yes. I forgot. I was like, I didn't remember if I had told him everything about my LLC.
Well, yeah, you can't like tell somebody something and then do something different. That's gonna be a little weird.
But I'm gonna give him a call. He was a nice guy.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, well, let me know if you need anything.
Okay, thanks, Abraham.
All right.
So that was some good advice. What was that, Stacy or Jermaine? Jasmine. Where am I watching from? Or Stacy, where is she watching? Stacy's in Virginia. Nice to meet you, Jasmine. Are you on the due diligence and being boots on like a project man? I understand, Stacy. Curious. I'm in St. Petersburg, so I gotta call back this agent again. So there's a few other people still reaching out to help me. Now I know what to offer them in the position. Always learning, always failing forward.
Calls are monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes. You will now be transferred to an agent.
Brinkus team, this is Liz. How may I direct your call?
Hey Liz, could I speak with Gavin again?
Okay. May I ask for your name?
Larry Parsons.
All right, give me 1 moment.
Hi, Larry.
Hey Gavin, your agent, the girl you sent me to, said she couldn't write up a subject to offer.
Yeah, she told me that too. I guess our leads manager, not our leads manager, sales manager said that we're not going to be doing that. If you want to send him a text message, or I could have him give you a call back.
I just want to send a LOI and just have you present it to your seller, whether you recommend it or not. You know, it's up to them to decide.
Okay.
And if I could just get an email and send it over, you know, I don't know why you guys would not recommend this, especially when they're going to break even on this. It will put money in their pocket. This is a way for you guys to help them out. Why would you want somebody to break even or come out of their pocket when they don't have to, or at least they have the opportunity? It might not work for them, like you said. You know,
Right.
There's DTI, due on sale clause, stuff like that. But we've never missed a payment. We've been doing this for 8 years in 12 different states.
Okay.
And we have properties to show you that we do this successfully in all these states.
Okay. Here's the email I'll give to you.
Okay.
It's office, like a place that you work at.
Yeah.
At Brinkus, BRENKUS.
Okay.
.com.
Okay, great. And who do I put it on there to? To you?
Put it to Letty.
Letty? Is it LED or LET?
LETTY.
Okay, awesome. Is she in Fast and the Furious? I'm just kidding. Sorry. Couldn't resist that one.
No, that's funny. You're good.
All right. I appreciate you, Gavin. And you know, like I said, this is a way to help people out. You know, they're gonna sell the house either way. Why would they have to come out of pocket if they don't have to?
Right.
You know, and it gets you paid. And I know you're here to help people and not just get paid, but this is we're in the end of the day, we still got to feed our families. This is how I feed mine. This is how I feed yours.
Right. Fair.
All right, brother.
Well, yeah. Go ahead and submit the offer. Submit the offer, and Letty will present it to the seller.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Bye.
So, I mean, why would they want to cost their seller money? Wow, thanks, Stacy. Why wouldn't you present an offer? I mean, just what you're gonna get paid either way, whether they do the offer with us or without them. They're not gonna call you up 5 years and later and say, "Hey, we regret doing this." They've been being paid the whole time. They got money in their pocket. Why wouldn't they want to do this? But all right, so let me call another one. Meridian Rain. See, these have all been beat up. I need to call Ella. Oh, there's Mikkel. He just messaged me. Hold on, I'm gonna call this. This is a investor I met at Crunch Fitness here in Florida. He might be an equity partner.
Hey Larry, how are you doing, my friend?
Hey Mikkel, how are you?
I'm doing great, man.
You're live on my podcast.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
So Larry, I need some help. I'm about to go for a month out of the country. I'm going to Asia, Bali, visit my family, visit some friends.
What? Bali?
Yeah.
I want to go to Bali. Take me with.
Japan.
I really want to go to Japan.
Man, it looks like it's going to be amazing. Let's see what's happening.
Wow.
So what I need, my friend, from you would be, I'm going to have some deals coming in. I'm sure I'm going to have some deals in this meantime. And worse than don't have deals is to lose deals.
Right.
So I would like to know if it's possible at some point that we can sit down and talk about how we could collab and make some money together. I mean, I'm gonna have the deals. I just need somebody here in US to do certain things, and then we can get done with that, and split commission, and everybody's happy.
Sure, I'd like that. I was actually out looking for a job today, and I was by the Crunch Fitness over there, and I went into McDonald's. It was $17 an hour, and they said I was too qualified. They didn't think I would be a good fit because they knew I wouldn't stay. But I am going to Montana on the 26th through the 30th, though, for a community camp. It's where Pace invited us, everybody, and Jerry Norton and Bina Jetty and Abraham Gray and Jameel Danji. So I got picked by Bina Jetty to go there.
That's awesome, man. I would like to also have a time with you for you to explain to me everything from, what you do, guys. I want to probably start the course, start the program, coaching, get just more knowledge, more.
Yeah, so
more people. So it's definitely interesting to look into that.
What I got something that you might be interested in. Do you know what pad split is?
No, but you could text me.
So, well, pad split, it is where they fill the house for you and they do background checks, and it's kind of like just like a weekly or monthly rental. They take care of all the problems with it. You just maintain the property. So the house I'm living in right now, I need to make a subject to offer on it and get it under contract. What I'm looking for is I already talked to Mandisa from Pad Split about setting it up. I need somebody that's done work on houses here in Florida, and you've done some fix and flips, right?
Yeah.
So you have contractors already, right?
Oh yeah, I have the best guy that you can find. He's simple. He do everything. Like yesterday, he's a little bit busy right now, but if we can talk to him and see if we can fit. He's a very nice guy. He does everything you need, with or without permission. He's just great.
Awesome. So this one, it's like 8% entry fee. We need 20% down to the seller on her equity, which is like $21K, and about $5 for closing costs. Then we would need to convert the garage, the back bedroom, and put a bedroom in the living room to get 7 bedrooms that they would fill for us. You got to have 2 refrigerators, 2 microwaves, and 2 bathrooms for every for 1 bathroom for every 4 people. 1 fridge, 1 microwave, 1 bathroom.
That's awesome. That's very interesting.
So what I'm offering is I'd bring you in as an equity partner and pay you back on half of the money. So we need 25 to get into the deal. 20,000 for the it's a 5.3% mortgage though. It was originally 2.88% when we looked it up, but she's willing to give us no payments for the first 2 or 3 months so we can get the garage converted first and then convert the other two. Everybody, it's fully rented right now. It's cash. It's before bills because you got to pay for the electric and internet and water. Right now, it's 1,500 cash flow. Right now, she's got the master bedroom for 1,300, me for 1,000, and the other girl for 1,000 in the back.
Yeah, let's run the comps. We need to sit down, my friend, in person, drink a coffee, and talk everything we can help each other. I have a way to loan money. I have a way to fund. We are one-stop shop for everything in real estate investment. So I definitely would like to talk to you as soon as possible.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just right now. Here's the other crunch factor, and I'm on my podcast. Everybody knows I have to find a job. I have 10 days of rent left here. When I went to New Jersey, remember I told you I was going to New Jersey, or I just got back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was stuck in the airport terminal for 3 days there, and a whole bunch of other things came up that cost money, and so now I thought I would have like a month to get a small W-2 just to pay my bills and get me to Montana. So, yeah, I have to find a job too. So, kind of a crunch situation.
All right.
But yeah, let's. When would you want to meet? And maybe come over and look at this place.
What about tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning at the Starbucks, 9:30, 10 would be the only time I can do tomorrow, or after tomorrow.
Well, how about after tomorrow? Because yeah, we can come into the house here and meet if you want, or you want to go to Starbucks and meet.
No, I like this.
I'd have to take a bus to Starbucks.
Yeah, it's fine, man. I got one for you, and we have good time. And bring my computer, and we can figure something out. What about that?
Awesome.
Okay, I got here to the auto shop, and I have to talk with these guys. Nice to talk to you, Larry.
Thank you so much for calling me. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I look forward to helping you and see what we can do together. That would be amazing.
I'm gonna get you some deals, and you're gonna be happy. All right.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Mikkel.
I love Jesus. He loves us back. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Have a good one.
Thank you, brother. Bye.
You're welcome.
So that was Mikkel I met him at Crunch Fitness. You see why I'm always talkative to people? Because you never know who you'll meet when you're always gabbing to people. He's an investor. He's got a really nice Dodge Hellcat too. So he's doing well as an investor. Said he's going to Bali. Did you hear that? And traveling pretty and he wants to join Sub 2 also. Oops. Let me see. Done. There we go. Pretty crazy. A massive introvert. No, you're not, Carmen. You talk to me fine and Calendly. Trixie had PM'd me. It's easy. Joel says, Carlin, Larry Parsons, easy for us to be givers, but the hardest thing for me in my life has been opening up to receive, whether it's been financial, love, or even just simply praise. If you're a giver, it's time to receive. Affirm, I am open to receiving all the gifts the universe has to offer. I am whole and abundant. I'm well. Thank you, Joel Shipley. Appreciate that. Yes, I'm on my podcast. And Joey sent an update. Trixie said they would do it. Well, Abraham said he wasn't. Let me call you later. Trixie said her buy it and do the pad split and keep you there. I still got to pay my share of the $1,000 though. I still need a job, even if I stay here, to pay that right now. Until we got it converted, and then maybe I could take some of the, so I could sit here and keep calling agents and stuff. Convert the 2 rooms. So I would need I still got to get to Montana too. Liz is gonna kill me because I didn't ask Abraham. I didn't want to ask him, put him on a spot on my podcast. But thank you, Trixie. I think Mikkel, like he said, he has the contractor. Everything kind of works out for a reason. Trixie. She's the cutest dog that I know. She's, thank you, Trixie. My heart's overjoyed right now. I don't know. There was a few people questioning why it's important to. Or there was one friend, Desiree. She said, why do you're wasting time going to these masterminds? You can just meet people on the internet and do things. You can, but you can also. There's something about being in person, and what's that guy right there? Him, Jerry Norton. You go into his private lake. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity for some people. This might be my once in a lifetime. I might not wake up tomorrow or the next day or anything. It's so very, very important that I go to that community event more than anything else. I would rather go there and be homeless in Montana afterward. But it'd be kind of awesome to be homeless in Montana. It's a little rough, but a little far walking distance to everything. But man, that's the only TV show I'll still watch is Yellowstone. That's it. I don't watch any other TV. Like I said, when I read that paper today at McDonald's. Thank you, my friend. It was disturbing. I don't watch the news. I don't watch sports. I looked at the sports section. I was like, I don't even know who is who anymore, because it's all a distraction. Why am I heading to Montana? Don't you see those people behind me? This one over here, wait. There. Vina Jetty. She invited me to community camp. I was one of the first people picked. I'm not gonna say I was first, but I like to dream that I was picked first. But Vina picked her 20 people first before anybody else. Before Pace picked, before Abraham, before Jerry, before Molly, before Jamil picked their people. Vina picked 20 people. And like Pace said last night in the Zoom, going over the itinerary and things we'd be doing, like spending the second day at Tim Ballard's house, spending the day at Jerry Norton's lake. He owns the whole lake. He has 2 mansions there. Being at the Red Lion Hotel. But Pace was saying last night, this is only 100 people got picked. And I like to believe that I was the first one picked in my mind. But I was definitely one of the first 20 picked. I don't know if I was first. That would be mind blowing if I was. But I have if I had my car, I got a point right. If my car wouldn't have broke down in Chicago when I went to go meet Pace the day after I joined Sub 2 driving cross country, I would have never been in the Airbnb for 2 weeks while they were trying to figure out the warranty that I didn't have because the buy here, pay here I bought in Vegas. I would have never met Mina Juggy. I wouldn't have been in her first private Zoom. I would have never had her teach me napkin underwriting in front of 100 other Sub 2 students that were too afraid to say they didn't understand it, rather than be vulnerable, but go away with not understanding. I knew that if I didn't say, "Hey, I don't get it," I would walk away from that Zoom and be like, "Well, I don't get this shit." Who else might teach me in the future? Who else would have done it better than to have Mina Jenny, the queen of multifamily, teach me how to napkin underwrite? And when I finally got to meet her again in Miami, because I had originally met her before, had no idea who she was in Clever Summit in Vegas last year. I like to think that I was picked. They say it was. I don't think it was random. I'm grateful, so grateful to be going to Montana to this once. There's never going to be another first one, and Pace said last night there's never going to be another free one. So this one is so very special. And then to be with Abraham and his family. See, I know because he's going to bring Donna and the kids, and I am a permanent staff member with the deal maker in Scottsdale, or going to the next one in Scottsdale, and all the future ones. Donna Gray, she made me give her a hug, and she was like, "Harder, squeeze harder." She knew I hadn't hugged anybody before. It's important that I go to this. Sorry, I haven't even had any coffee today except the McDonald's. The coffee was pretty good. They gave me a free sandwich and a hash brown. I love that hash brown, but I can't believe they didn't hire me. He said I was too good for them. No, he just said that. Well, I just have to get an offer over to the agent today. What time will we be able to talk later? Oops. I think you're watching me, so you heard me. But that's why I'm heading to Montana. Okay. Are we going to split any of the profits, or is it just all him? I said, I want to be an equity partner. Like Abraham was saying, pay him back for a portion of it. But either way, I'm grateful for anything. So I'm talking to Trixie. Oops, that went in there. Give me I'm gonna just go make some coffee real quick. Oh, that was the wrong one. I still need help to get to Montana. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make coffee and go to bed. Be right back. Whew. Wow. So I'm kind of blown away right now. I would like to be doing business with honest helper entrepreneur. Hey, Roberto Garrido, nice to meet you. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you offering your services, Roberto? Well, schedule a call with him and me, or you and me and him. Do a Zoom call or a phone call. So if you do equity partner and stay on his property and he isn't selling it, what's that look like? I've never done it. So I would pay him back, like Abraham said, like pay him back part of the money, or I don't know. I'm open to it. If I'm able to stay here and maybe get some cash flow out of it, do a percentage or something like that. I'd be. Oh, I'm open to the conversation, Trixie. So I don't know if you're still watching. I said I was open to it. I'm open to learning and growing, and as long as I can get a place to live and stay in, go to Montana, and then Disney, and then Scottsdale. That's my plans, or that's my dream. Disney's gonna be really cool. So is Scottsdale. Amazing. No make a penny. What kind of value can you bring? What are your, I mean, like, the value I bring is that I call agents and I find the properties. I'm a hunter, bird dog, direct to agent, visionary. I also can connect people to help you. Like, people are reaching out to help me, and that's because I've connected with people. I don't know your story, Roberto. Hold on, let me go on Slack. I need to get another list. My Slack not opening. $417. I like the sevens. Calling you right now, Roberto. Edberto. Well, Slack is opening. Hello, Edberto. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? He put his number in the screen in the chat, but I called him, he didn't answer. Hello?
Yes.
Roberto?
Yes, it's me.
Oh, hey, can you turn the music down? all I hear is squeaking. You got the feedback.
No, I don't have no music.
Well, how can I help you?
Yes, I've been trying to do business with real estate for so long. When I come from Cuba, I was a year and a half in the safety company in Guantanamo Bay, and I coming over and I started to do business with real estate, and I have 14 property plus, and I was doing so good until 9/11 and 2008 and all together, and I lose the trust in real estate. But then in 2019, I tried to come back and I paid $32,000 in so many different programs to try to do anything. COVID coming over, it was.
Are you a sub-2 student?
Right now I'm in the stage that I don't know if I don't have no right contacts, but my NFA doesn't. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't help me too much. And I'm really, I know that it will tell me the way, and I know that could be done so many ways to have a deal, but I don't know. I feel like right now with the internet page, it's difficult for me.
Well, what I don't know how I could help you particularly, because I do direct to agent. I call real estate agents. And I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing as well as you'd hoped. It is challenging. Like I'm not doing as well as I'd hoped, but I'm doing well. I mean, it's a paradox. So the thing I would reach out to in the creative financing group. Are you in the creative financing group?
Yeah, I'm in the page.
Are you a sub-2 student?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're a sub-2 student, I would go post in the private sub-2 Facebook group that you need help. That you're willing to help somebody and learn.
Yeah, I'm trying to, for 3 weeks already, I've been trying to be in Facebook and I try to watch all the videos. It's difficult. It's my NSA.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
People keep trying to help me, but I don't know how to get to the program.
Okay, I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I think I need to come back to there. Maybe they will come with this time.
Okay. I can still barely hear you. Can you speak louder? Or?
Okay, I follow you. I follow you online, and I see you podcast. But like I say, I will try to come back to there to see what else they can help me because.
Well, right now, I don't have any lists for you to call. I don't have any way to compensate you for your time. If you were doing something with me, it would have to be on like your time only. Like we would have to be calling an agent and we'd have to get it closed. My suggestion is to reach out to the sub-2 private Facebook group. If you're a sub-2 student, you should have access to that private Facebook group, and that's where everybody will help you. You just tell them, hey, look, I'm struggling. I'm willing to learn and work for somebody. I couldn't hire you to work for me or anything like that. I mean, I could help you if you were going to call agents, and then maybe I had trouble talking to an agent. I could talk to the agent, get it to the next stage. Then we could JV it, but I'm trying to just figure out how to take over the property that I'm living in right now with a lot of people's help. So I just got this agent Dominica that called me back. So my advice would be to reach out to the sub 2 community in general, in the private Facebook group. Tell them who you are, tell them your story, and tell them what you need help with and what you could possibly help them with. And that's the best place to start there. I do, like right now, I don't have like thousands and hundreds of thousands of viewers like Pace does. I think I have like 150 subscribers, if that many, even on YouTube. But I do have a lot of friends and followers on Facebook, but not all of them watch my podcast. A handful. I'm grateful for that handful. Does that make sense?
Yep. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that would be the best place to start. I wish I could do more for you right now in my journey. I'm still in the learning and growing stage. Like I was telling my friend Tigger today, that I was so far gone for so many years on being messed up on drugs and alcohol and doing the bad things that I haven't even grown, like mentally and emotionally. I'm still like I'm 23, 25 years old, because when you do something that long, you don't grow in certain ways. Even though I look my age and sound like my age, but sometimes in my head I haven't grown that far. So I have a lot of doing in my journey to go through too. I'm learning a lot of things. I'm failing forward, making mistakes and learning from them. On phone with which owner?
I really appreciate your help.
Hey, I appreciate yours too. Thank you for being vulnerable and asking for help. And that's sometimes that's all it takes is, I've done that a lot. I'm asking for help. I'm still asking people to help me to get to Montana because I can't afford the airfare, but I know I got to go to community camp because it's once in a lifetime. Once in my lifetime. There's never going to be another first one of these. There's always going to be events and things to go for, but to be invited by Vina and Pace and Abraham, I have to go. I have to go. There's no option for me. I would regret it for the rest of my life if I didn't go. So, but let's keep in touch, Roberto. I'd like to see if I'd still like to be friends with you. And
appreciate it. You have my phone, and plus, you can I can text message you.
Yeah, sure.
My email or whatever, and
Yeah.
It would be really nice. I feel like this is different than before when I was doing business. I was doing by myself, but this, when you feel that you have a community and people willing to help you and you can help the people too, it's much better than the business that I've done it before. This is why I contracted with $1 million in 2008.
Right. Absolutely. You got a community behind you, and that's why Pace built it. And that's why he called it community camp. So it's life changing. I wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for Pace Morby and the Sub 2 community. I would not be here. It saved my life, literally. Okay.
Well, good luck to you, man.
All right. Thank you, brother. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Bye. That was really cool. Roberto Garrido. So if anybody can reach out to him, he's looking for help. He's looking to learn. He's looking to grow. I had a little trouble hearing. It was probably just the phone connection. Sometimes my iPhone, I can't. It's a weird speaker sometimes. What does that mean? On phone with owner. Owner of, I don't know, Trixie just texted me. So yeah, so Roberto, if anybody can help him out, he wants to learn, he wants to be a value to somebody. he needs help connecting the dots. So I wish I could teach somebody and hold their, I'm asking for help connecting my dots, and I wish I could connect everybody else's dots too. What was it? Oh, hold on, I gotta call this agent, Dominica. I gotta check this email first because I know Joey sent me an email. I seen it come through. Troy Street, move to daily follow-up. Awesome, thanks for the update. Troy Street, well, all right, I'm confused. Puppy owner. So let me see. I'm trying to get to it. Why is that doing that? All right, there we go. She raises lab puppies. Okay. Let me see. I know that. Right, we gotta get deals sub to community. Okay. All right, what was I? Dominica. So I've checked with a few people. Let me double check with Dylan and Joey. I know I put it into the submission. We're overloaded right now with a lot of leads. Let me get back to you, okay? As soon as possible. Thank you for reaching out to me, Dominica. So I've had a couple people look at this property, 3060th Street North. They're open to terms. I don't know if I texted Dylan. Really? Hey Siri, text Joey Milanazzo.
I don't see Joey Milanazzo in your contacts.
I don't have Joey's name. Hey Siri, text Angie Milanazzo. Hey Siri, text Angie Milanazzo.
What do you want to say to Angie?
Hey, can you see if I submitted a lead for 3000 North 60th Street in St. Petersburg, Florida? Let me put this in here. So this one's off market. Shit, I forgot about this one. 337010.
Done.
So this one's off market, and it's a subject to. It's a hybrid. I reached out to Kyle Frizzell on this one, but he hasn't gotten back to me. Hey Siri, text Kyle Frizzell.
What do you want to say to Kyle?
Hey Kyle, the real estate agent is calling me back about 3000 North 60th Street. in St. Petersburg, 33710. Did you ever have a chance to look at this one? She wants an offer on it. It is off market currently.
Done.
See if Kyle texts me back. We put this numbers in here. Keep the search going. Let me check the mortgage on this one. They got a lot of equity. That's why. Listed for 600. $358 off market. I think she said they wanted 600 for it. Oh yeah, so they wanted 600 for it, 3.5%, 358 left on the mortgage. But she thinks they'd be open to create offer. Would you like to work with me on this one? Okay. So I'm looking for Kyle to get back to me on that one. Still haven't heard back from this guy on Craigslist. I need to keep a list of everybody I need to call. Shit. Mikhail, Anon, Trixie, Abraham, sorry, it was somebody just followed me on Instagram. It was Lauren. Hey Lauren, if you're out there watching, thanks. Trying to uplink. Let me see if this guy called back. Hey Siri, call 561-464-1144. Hey Siri, call 561-464-1154.
Calling +1 561 464 1154.
Oh, they hung up on me. Shit. All right, let me put this in here. $3,000. Petersburg 33710. Dominica. And her phone number is 305. Oops. Son of a bitch. I hate when you gotta type things in and it doesn't go in. Email address. Copy email. Edit. Oops. Edit contact. Dominica. Oops. Let's see if I put her name correctly. Nope. Oh, I misspelled it there. Let's see, I don't have the seller. Maybe they might have it. Property details. Duncan Barnes. Seller email. Oops. Shoot. Motivation. Where did that go? I think it was expired. Let's see. Couldn't get what they wanted. Open to terms. Agent requesting follow up. I don't know if I submitted this. Let's see. This was a pocket listing from agent. She wants an offer to present them subject to. All right, so I got it submitted to the ProReps portal. Okay. So I resubmitted it to the underwriting team. I'm going to try and have them reach out to you as soon as possible, okay? I hope you're having a great Monday, my friend. Thank you for reaching out to me again. So trying to keep the relationship good with the agent that she had brought me this. It was a pocket listing. 3-bedroom, 2-bath here in St. Petersburg. No, it's not my home, Zillow. Why does Zillow do that? But they have about 240,000 in equity. Dominique is like, make sure I gave him my card. What is this? I don't want to open up stocks. All right, Mikhail needs my help. I was thinking, what time could I? I can meet you wherever tomorrow. I thought I had some plans. As long as I can do my podcast at 12:30, I could bring my laptop if we meet at Starbucks or something. I'm really excited. Thank you for calling me back. I appreciate that, Mikhail. So, too many opportunities, good opportunities. Hold on, I'll be right back. More coffee. All right. $30 notifications. Holy shit. Tonight, July 9th, 8 p.m. Oh, that was yesterday. Why does Effie come? Effie commented this. She missed it, but that was the Zoom yesterday. It was incredible, that Zoom. It was incredible. Mary Kang. Thanks, Tigger, for sharing. Dude, seriously, this Gator Lending Vegas, which I have no control over it because I really don't. It's growing exponentially by itself. Yesterday, it took on 30 new members by itself. I'm not promoting it. I have not promoted it once. I maybe invited a few people in there a couple times, like, gives you the invite thing, but literally, there's people doing deals in there. People trying to help me with my deal. Paul Hoffman's got a studio, 1 4-bedroom for lease. Crazy. Like in June, it was like only 110 people, like the first couple days of June, and it's grown since then by 725 people. It was 111 that day. Yeah, 836 members now. It's really strange how they just grows on its own. Because I've not been promoting, because I can't change the name. It's not supposed to say Gator Lending. It's supposed to say Gator Method. But I deleted the email that's associated with the Facebook, and I can't change it. It's literally got a life of its own now. Admin declined my post and billed 100K business credit. Bro, you look good. Good job. Thank you. I'm not sure. Appreciate you. Somebody said, bro, you looking good. Good, God bless. Keep doing what you're doing. That's pretty crazy. I get messages like that all the time. I don't know how to. That's a flipping genius. What's a flipping genius? Well, why don't you fly up to Montana and we'll sneak you in, Stacy. I had to take Liz because she's helped me a lot. Real estate Ricky's in the hospital. Shit, Deborah. Wish I could tour a new mansion. Me text message. Yeah, I'll sneak you in. We'll just you just show up. I think they're gonna be doing roll call and checking. Like, because everybody had to be registered as a guest. They had to have the hotel. Apparently, the Red Line, that's where I'm staying with Liz and her and Issa from Jerry Norton's Flipping Mastery. That's where we're going to be staying, and that's where all the cool kids are. Apparently, people got to stay at the Hilton, and there was another one or a couple other ones. But the Red Line is the one that's full of everybody. Really cool. Larry the Lion at the Red Lion in Montana. Thank you, Jesus. I'm so grateful. Thank you, God. Thank you, Sub 2 community. Thank you, Bina Jetty. Thank you, Pace Morby. Thank you, Abraham Gray. Thank you, Jamil, Jerry, Molly, Henry, and Cody. It's going to be an amazing event. So grateful. I made a bunch of videos when I thought I got the job at McDonald's. I was like, oh, I'm hired. Pretty much. The first manager told me, yeah, you're going to be hired. And I'm like, didn't get it. Anap Kumar. Hey, Larry, we received your submitted lead. Got it. So Joey texted me or sent me an email saying that they submitted it. I got the submission. So, Global Life. Make $8,700 from home. Jerry Norton. And Tony Robbins being LinkedIn. Make higher results complete. That was pretty crazy. The assessment that McDonald's gave me said I'm a mentor. Like I should. They put me as a Big 5 mentor. That's why the guy said, I told him, I said I didn't want to work there full time. We're gonna win this tonight, and then everything's gonna be peachy. I'm gonna become the biggest private money lender in Sub 2. Have I tried looking up No, I haven't tried looking. I don't know what to say on pre-foreclosures. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know. Everybody says pre-foreclosure, but it's a ton of hand-holding and follow-ups, and I don't know. It seems like I would make a bunch of mistakes, but let me see. This one's saved. Dominica's in the system. This one. I should put this one in. This is like a perfect Sub 2. They won't. I should just. I should skip Tracy owner on this one and just call them. That real estate agent's not gonna submit the offer to them. Let me go back to that Clark County one. I don't have any money to skip Trace. Shit. I just realized that. I literally have zero money to skip Trace. My debit card is negative $48 right now. My phone bill's due on the 12th. Gotta have my phone bill. Gotta have my. I can't do anything without a phone. Hey, Christine, give me a call, 702-675-1317. Somebody just posted in the elephant challenge in Circle. They need help. Where did she just posted her? I just replied to it. Carly Gunderman's live right now. Let's see, threads. As I make this new beginning, I'm committed to becoming the best version of myself. I get these I am messages every day. Why did Instagram make threads? Stupid Zuckerberg. Making everybody go over to threads. Jeez, so many messages. Okay. Message from God. Rejoice in the Lord. Again, I will say rejoice. Get the messages. All right. Some listing agents have them on prop stream. What do I put in for the filter? What do I put is status? Oh, I mean, for pre-foreclosure, what do I do? I don't know how to create the search, Stacy. Do I put notice of default, default releases, exclude foreclosures, auctions? Do I put recording date, bid? Yeah, it says, but when I put notice of default, okay? Then what? Individual. You're not, hold on. Let me clear all. All right, that's messing up. All right. MLS status, single family, active, or is it owner occupied? Any property characteristics? So single family, what about condos? Oh, it's thundering. Do you put a minimum bedrooms? Is it active on the MLS or what? Or just put pre-foreclosure? Default amount. It doesn't give me a 2K to 15K. Here, we'll do that. Okay, and then what? Then I just search. Do I search by county, by city? Hillsboro. We'll see what comes up. So now what? See, this is what I don't understand. How do I approach them? What do I tell them? So if I call this one, where am I getting their number? I have to skip trace these. There's no agent, right? So I would have to skip trace these, right, Stacy? I don't have the 12 cents even to skip trace these. It's not going to have their phone numbers on them. Like I would literally have to find Cedric's. Well, how do I get their phone number? I'm gonna have to go to True People Search and do all that. I'd rather just call agents. Hello?
Is Larry Parsons?
Yes.
Hi, Larry. This is Christine, the new baby elephant.
Hey, Christine. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Trying to look at. My friend's trying to help me look at pre-foreclosures in Florida, but I was using PropStream, but there's no way I don't have a way to call them. It's like I don't. Yeah, so the MLS details doesn't. There's no agent on these. Well, there is one, but maybe I'll call this agent here. But how about you? How's your deal? What's going on with your agent?
Well, so I was doing. I'm brand new, and in the real estate investing side, I've 14 years experience in the lending mortgage side.
Oh, cool.
And so I have a lot of knowledge. Unfortunately, it's just not the knowledge I need for what I want to do. Anyway, that's another discussion for another day. So basically, the deal is that I was reaching out to agents today and was talking to this agent about a different property and explained to her, well, keep me in mind if you have blah, 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 anything come up, that's been on the market for a while. And she called me back and she's like, Christine, you said you want to help people, which I do. She said, I just found out from a friend of mine, another agent, that he has a seller that is selling their home. The buyers have ghosted them. The buyers have ghosted title, which happens. It's full on market value, $385,000. But the house is contingent on buying their new house. They are supposed to close on their new house in 12 days, and everybody's freaking out. And she said, can you help me? So I threw it out there to see if anybody could help us. Because I don't know if this is even doable or what you would do with it.
Okay. What's the address? Hold on. Let me upload PropStream. So is it on market or off market?
It's on market.
Okay. Have you ever done agent outreach or direct to agent?
That's what I've been doing all day. Agent outreach all day, trying to just get used to saying, because I went through the script in November. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do with the Elephant Challenge. I went through the November Elephant Challenge. I went through June's Elephant Challenge, but I went back through the other Elephant Challenges, and so the one in November was agent outreach.
Well, November of last year?
Yeah.
That was multifamily, I think, before that. Or it might have been.
It was right before the multifamily one.
Yeah, that was the one with Privy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the first. Yeah, that's where you were gonna send LOIs and stuff using Privy and stuff like that. That's the one I started on. But then I did the multifamily. Okay, so what's the address on this one?
It's 691 Martinique Court.
And oh, hold on, that didn't come up. So where are you out of? You're in Colorado?
I'm in Florida.
Oh, you are. Where at in Florida?
Panama City Beach.
That's in the by like Tallahassee and stuff.
Yeah.
Is this in Fleming Island, Florida? Okay, 385. But it says it had a pending offer on it. So what you said they bailed on them? Why did they bail? No idea.
Knows they go. It's a brand new house, brand new roof. Not a brand new house, but it's got a brand new roof. As far as the agent knows, the inspections went fine. You know, I don't know if people just get cold feet right now because the interest rate is stupid.
Of course, it's pricing people out of the market, you know.
Yeah.
Looks like they have 3 mortgages open on this one.
I have 2 I know for sure. I didn't see the third one.
It's saying three mortgages, 155, and the balance. They got it listed for 385. So they got a ton of equity. So this is gonna be like a Morby method with a big down payment and negative amortized. I don't know what that means.
That's not good.
7,500.
A neg-am is just negative amortization means that basically they pay interest and that $7,500 never drops until they pay it off. Does that make sense?
So they have to pay interest on it until the house is paid off?
Until they pay off the loan.
The conventional loan, right?
No, until they pay off the $7,500.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but a lot of people, because that's usually like, that was like probably down payment assistance, negative amortization. So basically they're paying 3.94% interest rate on that forever. It never drops $7,500. Never drops. They're just paying 4% interest on that every month.
Got it. And
so it is a really weird deal. That you don't see that very often.
Did your agent said they would be open to terms where they would act as a bank, the seller?
I don't think so. They need the money to buy the new house.
Oh, so they're not open to terms.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, if they're not open to terms, then there's not much we can do with it because we would never put that much cash out into a property. Does that make sense? Because you could deploy for what you would put into that. You could buy 10 other houses. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I just don't know if we can get it for like a lot cheaper just because they're in a pickle and they need. I don't know how much they need to buy their new house though.
Yeah. So any investor like doing sub 2 like this, an elephant challenge, is not going to want to put that kind of capital out, even if it's, you know, they get a deal on, because then you'd have to find somebody who wants to deploy that and then risk the market. Like you said, this buyer just backed out on them. Plus, it's got that negative amortization payment on there. Yeah, so if they're not open to terms, there's not really anything you can do with something like this. Because that's the point, is getting somebody that's open to terms where they're going to act as a bank, and we can either sub to the mortgage on it. Are you calling? How are you finding numbers? Are you calling just random, or what's your search parameters?
I'm going on Privy, anything over 100 days old, and so I called. So this is not one of those that I called. I called this agent on an old listing they have, one that's 126 days on the market.
Right.
And so she called me back with this problem. So, I mean, I was networking.
That's good. I'm glad you network. But yeah, so you want to make sure to make the agent know that we want to do subject twos or straight seller financing on these. Straight seller financing is going to be a lot hard, but mostly we're trying to take over the existing mortgage subject to these terms, or you're trying to get just a wholesale deal, you know, at 60%, 50, 60% of the value, make an offer. But that would insult the people on this home if you offer them 50 or 60%. Oh, by the way, you're on my podcast right now. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it.
Am I? I'm sorry.
No, you're cool. That's what I do. Larry the Lion on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I had so much stuff up today. I was like, why am I on all this stuff right now?
Well, because I seen you make a comment in the circle.
I did. Myron was on doing like a 12-hour live, and it popped up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, but I was just really trying to do my action work today, which I,
well, so one of the things I tell you about direct agent, when you do just strictly things over 100 days and stuff, they've already been hit a lot, and there's a reason why they haven't sold after 100 days. And it's going to be really, Jamil said it best, you know, there's reasons they're being stubborn or they want too much. And a lot of investors have already called on those 100-day ones. Now, I'm not saying you can't find something, but you just got to make sure they're open to terms, no matter, you know, and the agent's going to work with you if they're open to terms. Are you part of any teams on the Elephant Challenge, or?
Not yet.
You should reach out to the Herd of Profits team. That's Angie Milanazzo. She's a sub 2 mastermind student. Her son Joey and their best friend Dylan Eggers. And she also has Dominic, her husband. They're in Colorado. I would recommend going to the Herd of Profits on Facebook group and joining and seeing if because they give you lists to call of agents, and you can submit the deals there. They'll talk to the agents, get them across the finish line for you. I'm actually working with them right now too. I also can generate my own leads doing like prop stream and stuff. So, but Angie's amazing, Dylan's amazing, Joey and Dominic are amazing. I think you could message them in Circle too, but I'm not big on using Circle yet.
I don't know what that is.
That's where you sent the message, was in Circle, that app.
Oh, did I? I didn't know that.
Well, that's you were on Circle when you sent it.
Okay, I just went back to the Elephant Challenge and clicked on Herd of Profits chat.
Yeah.
And that's where that. I didn't go anywhere else.
Well, the Elephant Challenge app is Circle. If you have iPhone?
I do, but I don't have it on my iPhone. I just have it on my computer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how it works on the computer, but yeah. So Herd of Profits chat. Let's see, where did it? See, I don't even see the message now that you sent. 1 week ago. Huh. Oh yeah, there's 32 minutes ago. Help, I have an agent that just reached out to me, has a seller that is buyers goes to need to sell to purchase their new home. So yeah, you're not going to be able to help them with a traditional offer on that. And if they're not, you know, if you did you ask the agent about creative offers?
Not yet, so I didn't know if that was even a possibility.
So Diana is saying.
I don't know what the options are.
Right. Diana's saying you could do a creative term based on what the seller needs. They need $7,500 to pay off that second mortgage and percentage for the down payment on the new home and reduces DTI.
Where'd you see that?
It's Diana. She's in the chat on my podcast on Larry the Lion on YouTube, or I'm on Facebook, Larry the Parsons. So I'm like literally live right now talking to you. But she said you could do. What's the agent's number? Let's call them together. They might be open to terms since you didn't even ask. Can you do the three-way and add me in? It's pouring rain out here in Florida.
Where are you at?
I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Yeah, I'm on the other coast.
You're on the other coast. There's another coast?
I don't know where St. Petersburg is. Are you on the west side of Florida or the east side?
I'm on the west side.
Okay.
Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Okay.
So are you in Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, shit. Oh yeah, Panama City. Oh my God.
Panama City. Yeah. I'm trying to find this lady's phone number.
Stacy won't come on. Stacy, you need to get your butt up here. She said,
Lion's Den? No.
Larry the Lion on YouTube. Larry the Lion. The Lion's Den is but yeah, that's if you see that picture, that's me.
And are you a sub-2 student?
Yes, I'm a Gator sub-2 student.
Okay.
Mastering multifamily, being a jetty, deal maker, wealth society. I'll be a protege student one day too. Protege is about buying businesses with creative financing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's really it's so many opportunities in this community.
You know, I wanted to join sub-2, but I don't have the funds right now. So.
Well, you can do a payment plan with them.
Larry, if I could, I would.
I know I'm behind on my payments right now, so I don't have access to everything currently.
Yeah, I need that.
What's the agent's name?
I don't know, because it's an agent through an agent. So I'll have to reach out and find out if I can talk to the actual agent and not the agent that I spoke to. Does that make sense? Because she doesn't have all the information.
Well, here, is it Marcellus?
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Let's not call him right now. I'm not ready for that. Okay, Larry?
You sure?
I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but I need to regroup and think about this. Get some more information because I think I'm missing pieces of the puzzle. And I think we need to have those pieces before we actually just throw out some random stupid offer.
No, it's not right. They have to be open to terms. That's all you're gonna see is if they're open to terms. We're not gonna make an offer. We just want to see if they're open to terms. Because if they're not open to terms, there's nothing here. There's nothing at all.
Okay, so you won't call them though, right?
Not unless you want me to. I got the agent's name right here.
No, I'd rather you not. Because like I said, I got this information from a different agent that I'm creating a relationship with.
Sure.
Over in the Jacksonville area, and I don't want to go around her. So I want to call her back and ask her if she has any more details that maybe will help us.
Well, the details is whether the seller is going to be open to terms.
I understand that, but I need to know that. I mean, I need to be able to talk to her about that. Like I said, it's not. I don't want to go around her.
Okay.
To the other realtor, I think that would be wrong.
Well, that's why I was saying, if you can get a hold of her, get her on the phone and see if they're open to terms. Because if they're not going to be open to terms, there's nothing we can do with this.
Okay, I will do that, and I will give you a call back if I can reach her. Okay?
Sure. Like they were saying, we could pay off that $7,500 on that second mortgage, and then give them a percentage down on their equity, and take over the existing mortgage subject to. Even though it's 3.88%, it's not bad. So we would give them $7,500 to pay that off, and give them like 5% down on their equity, which is about 200,000. So that'd be like 10,000. So, and we would take that over, and then we would give them mailbox every month, make a payment plan for them at like a 30-year amortized schedule. So.
The only problem I see with that from listening to Case is I don't know, and being in the mortgage industry, I don't know if they can carry both mortgages, and how would we prove that we've even made 1 month's payment?
Okay, so when we do direct to agent, we take over the title subject to page 396, line 203. The Code of Federal Regulations states when a buyer is assuming or taking title subject to. So the mortgage stays in the seller's name. We make payments using a third-party servicing company called Westar or Southern Loan. Same third-party servicing company will make payments to the seller on their equity as well. The benefit to them is that we're paying the closing costs in the agent's commission when we do these. The other benefit to them is that their mortgage is being paid on time. Now, see, this one, they need a high down payment on their equity, and if they need the cash to go somewhere else, then this won't work for them either. Also, so it's like I said, they're not even. We don't even know if they're open terms. We're just spinning our wheels right now, because there's no, if they're not open to any kind of terms, there's no point in continuing with them, because that's not a deal. Nobody's going to deploy that much equity or capital.
Okay.
So
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Just get a hold of the agent and see if she's open, if they're be open to terms.
Okay.
Before you even consider making an offer or trying to think of an offer. And then you still got to have to underwrite it. I don't even know where Fleming Island is. If there's investor activity around there, what's the growth rate in that city? Is 0.8%.
Jacksonville area?
Is Fleming Island Jacksonville?
That's southeast of Jacksonville.
Okay. All right, good. I was thinking it was somewhere else, though, but.
No, it's.
But again, they have to be open to terms. Otherwise, nobody's going to put anything in to give them cash to go buy another house. Why would we could buy 10 other houses using down payments on subject to with that money?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, no one's going to do it. No one's going to do anything with that big of a, to give them 200-something thousand and take over their mortgage. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And the interest rate is a little high. It's at 4% almost on that mortgage, and you still have to pay off that $7,500 too. So find out if they're open to terms, and if they're not open to terms, let it go.
Okay.
Thank the agent for her time, and tell her that that's wouldn't be a deal for you.
Okay. Yeah.
But connect with Angie and Dylan and Joey on the Pro Reps team.
On what team?
In the Herd of Profits, tell them that you reach out to Angie, tell them you want help, or come back on my podcast once in a while and call some agents for you.
I think we did connect with Angie and them on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I was going to go to one of her seminars. I think it's tomorrow. No, when is it? I wrote it down. Yeah, it's tomorrow at 4. my time. I have a Zoom call I wanted to go to, so.
Yeah, make sure you do that one.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much. I appreciate your help, Larry.
You're welcome. Make sure you
Have a great day.
make sure you subscribe to my YouTube.
What is it?
Larry the Lion. Where is it?
Larry the Lion.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yep.
Okay, will do.
Thanks. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
So what do you think of that call? Message me yet. Nope. Okay. Stacy, I don't want to do these I don't want to do pre-foreclosures. I don't even know what to say. I have no idea what to say to these pre-foreclosures, Stacy. What do you mean I'm a genius? What did I say a genius about? How am I a genius? I don't know what any of this stuff is. Arm's length. When I'm going to be calling on this, calling an agent. MLS details. If you want me to call these pre-foreclosures, you need to come on here and show me how to do it. Follow direction. You just said call them. Vague. I need to lead by example. I know what I'll do. I'll find something. Go to YouTube and call pre-foreclosure. You're gonna make me watch a video instead of getting your butt on here and showing me how to do it. I don't want to call them. This is too much work. I still have other agents to follow up with. I have no idea what I'm doing with pre-foreclosure. How is it going to help me right now? To fail forward. See, I don't have the. What do you mean it's easy? Why don't you all come up here and call for me? I have no idea what to say. So I'm going to watch what Pace says. But I don't know how to start the conversation. You want me to just randomly call an agent? What do I say? I don't have any structure to what to say. I don't have any guideline. I've never seen anybody do it. I've never listened to anybody do it. I don't want to call pre-foreclosures because I don't want to take on the people's pain and be empathetic because I will take all of their pain on. I don't want to do that. I notice the default. My name's Larry. I don't know much about real estate. But that's a lie then. I don't want to lie and say I don't know much about real estate. I see there's a failed listing. Where do I see it? I don't see where there's a failed listing. I don't know what that means. Where do I see that there's a failed listing? Where do I tell them I saw the failed listing? What do I tell them about the failed listing? I know I'm going to get thicker sand by. Why is paste taking forever? Ah, son of a bitch. It's not going to work. Okay, so what do I call? I just call this agent here. All right, so here. I'm going to get aggravated because nobody wants to come. They just want to. Here, just do this. Just throw me in the fire. How is this going to help me today?
The number you have dialed is not in service.
See, the number's not even in service. I'm not skip tracing. I'm not going to. That's not what I tell an agent. I don't even know where to go with the conversation. How am I going to help the people? I don't know how I'm going to help him. What am I going to tell them? This is what we're going to stop the foreclosure. What? I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I'm saying, if you've done this before, get on here and show me. I can, both of you, Trixie, and you guys can come up here, because I don't have any reference point of what to say in my conversation. I'm going to be like, blah, 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 blah. Find the. So I don't understand what the lien, HOA lien means. So they got a lien for $7,000. That's what they're in default on, right? I don't know how. It's got 2 mortgages. What are we going to do? Are we going to subject to this, or how are we going to stop the? I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to say. I'm just. So what do we do once I find out they're behind on their payment? I already know they're behind on their payment, but how am I going to solve that for them is what I'm asking. You guys are not telling me exactly what to say. You're just telling me just to do it. Just call an agent and fuck up.
Hi, you've reached Levi Stubbs with Green Star Realty. Please leave the property address that I can help you with, and your name and number, and I'll get back to you soon.
I don't like pre-foreclosure. I don't want to do pre-foreclosure.
Tracy.
Hey, Tracy. How are you today?
I'm okay. How can I help you?
My name is Larry Parsons. I was looking for Levi Stubbs.
Okay. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, I was calling about 8808 Moonlit Meadows Loop, Riverview.
Sure. The rental?
Well, it looks like they were a pre-foreclosure. They have a lien on it.
Nope. I just put a rental up in Moonlit Meadows, and that's all I got in there.
You don't have 8808 Moonlit Meadows?
No, that sold like about a month ago.
Oh, it sold a month ago. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any other listings that might be open to a creative financing offer?
Nope, I sure don't.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I quit. I am listening, but I don't know what I'm doing because I don't understand it. And you're not making me understand. You're just telling me to just call. I don't feel comfortable in it because I don't understand why I'm calling, how I'm going to help them, what I'm supposed to be helping with, because I don't understand how a pre-foreclosure works. I haven't had time to do that. I don't want to call pre-foreclosure because if you can't show me or tell me, it doesn't make sense to me right now because I don't know what I'm doing.
Again, Larry, you are calling the listing agent on failed listings, expired listings, and any pre-foreclosure listings. You're saying, hey, my name is Larry. I'm a local investor. I see that you have this property listed at whatever address.
It wasn't even listed.
On Prop Street that is under foreclosure, that is under listing for foreclosure. And you can tell them, hey, here's the options. Terms the options like you just said about the creative.
Seriously, those are the options? I'm going to stick with what I'm good at, which is talking to agents about sub-2 deals. This is making complicated my already overwhelmed mind right now with trying to get to Montana, trying to work on this house. I don't need more. I appreciate the advice and the encouragement to try and fail and go forward, but I don't want to fail and not know why I'm failing because I don't even understand how to approach a pre-closure. I don't understand how we help them, how we overcome it. I don't understand it because I haven't learned about it, because it's not in my wheelhouse, because I'm trying to focus on just direct to agent because that's what I know. If I don't have somebody that's like gonna hold my hand for the first couple calls and lead by example, how am I gonna? I learned by watching somebody first and then making mistakes and then being critiqued. I'm completely lost what to say. I know it doesn't sound. It's hard to believe that, but I don't mind failing. I enjoy failing, but I want to understand why I'm failing and at least have an idea how I can actually help these people, what other people have said, and then I can make a play on it. So, I don't understand the structure of it. I don't know. Are we paying the commission closing costs on this too, or are we just paying their debt? There's so many unknown variables. I don't understand it, and I don't feel comfortable with it. But I'll try another one. But it really aggravates me. How about come on and show me what to do? See, there's a trustee here. So they're behind. See, I don't understand what the lien details are. Fuck it. That's like, it was like when I was living in New Philadelphia, Ohio, and Josh would tell me, just go watch YouTube. He'd be like, stop complaining, just go watch YouTube and figure it out. So this one's sold. It's not on market. See, that's another thing. These aren't, I don't know what to do with not on market. Hey Siri, dial 809, or hey Siri, dial 609-992-2377.
Just to confirm, you'd like to call 809. Okay, I won't do it. 2.
Hey Siri, call 609-992-2377.
Calling +1 609-992-2377.
Pressuring me to do it is not helping. It's putting more stress on me. I'm already stressed out about not having the money to go to Montana, trying to figure this house out. Don't have a job.
You've reached Matthew Pauls with Remax Platinum Properties in Wynwood.
I don't need more jumbles in my head.
In St. Petersburg, Florida. Sorry I missed your phone call. If you want to leave me a voicemail or shoot me a text.
I don't even know how to leave a voicemail for this because I don't know what I'm saying.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Matthew, my name is Larry Parsons. I'm an investor. I was calling about 11370 Cocoa Beach Drive. I can see if I can help you out with that. Looks like they have a pre-foreclosure on there. Please give me a call back 702-675-1317. See, I sound stupid because I don't know what I'm even doing, what kind of message I should be saying or leaving. Because I haven't seen anybody do this. I have no idea what they're doing. Just by telling me what to do, just go. It's creating more confusion in my head. I'm going to take a break for 5 minutes. I'm going to go to bed. Let's see. I don't know what to say to these. I don't like being uncomfortable right now. It's not making sense to me. I don't know why I'm. Hey Siri, dial 813-924-8677.
Calling +1 813-924-8677.
See, there's no mortgage on this one. I don't understand why there's not a mortgage on this one. It's free and clear, but it's for
Brenda.
Hey Brenda, how are you today?
I'm good.
My name is Larry Parsons. I'm a local investor, and I was calling about Tropical Isle Lane 11619.
I don't think I have it listed, do I?
No, you don't. It looked like it was pre-foreclosure.
Was it my listing?
Yep, that's what it came up on. It used to be yours.
You can send me an email and I'll see what I can find out about it and I'll call you back.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yep. So this is not working. It just froze. I'm frozen, son of a bitch. Now it froze my computer up.